Namaste friends, welcome back to the YogaCandi YouTube channel. My name is Candace and welcome back to your 14-day yoga flexibility challenge. So today is day 12, so we're almost there, and today we're going to be focusing on a flow that's going to be kind of going over some of the arm stretches that we've learned together. So it's going to be an actual Vinyasa flow and you don't need any props at all, so do your best to keep up. Do your best to do the poses and don't worry if you fall out of something or something just doesn't work for your body. Find a modification that does work for you. So we're going to start off in our thread the needle pose. So bring your knees underneath your hips, hands underneath your shoulders. We're going to take our right hand underneath the left, come down to the ear, and you can keep your left hand here. You can bring it to the lower spine, or you can maybe interlace and grab the inside of the right thigh. Wherever you are, close your eyes, 3 deep breaths. On your next inhale, push yourself back up into your tabletop. We're going to take it over to the other side, taking the left hand underneath the right, coming down to the ear. You can keep your hand placed on the ground, lower back, or interlace and find the inner left thigh. Close your eyes, 3 deep breaths. And release. Push yourself back up. Walk your hands a little forward and we're going to send it up into downward facing dog. Make sure your weight is distributed evenly through the hands so that you're not just putting all your weight into your wrists. Some weight should be in the knife edge of the hand as well as on the padding of each finger. Just walk your dog, bending and straightening the legs, sending the tailbone to the sky, sucking in the lower belly, and pushing those shoulder blades apart. Then become still and just take 3 deep breaths here in your downward facing dog. Don't worry if your heels are not touching the ground just yet. Take a slow walk to the front of the mat, extending through the legs until you get to a point where you have to bend them. Exhale, fold. Inhale, halfway lift, hands to shins or to thighs. Exhale, fold. Inhale the hands above the head. Look at the palms as they touch. Exhale, hands down to your waist. Interlace your fingers behind the back and exhale, start to bend from the waist, allowing the hands to fall up and over your head. The closer your palms are together, the harder this is going to be on your shoulders, so you can always allow the palms to fall open. Keep the knees as bent as you need to, or you can straighten the legs, whatever feels better for your body. Close your eyes, take a couple of deep breaths. Now slowly release the grip. Take your hands down to the shins, inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, hands on the ground, step back into a plank. You can always take an easy version, taking the knees down to the ground. And then we're going to exhale all the way to the belly. Inhale for a baby cobra or for a full cobra. Exhale down. Inhale your hips up and back and meet me in downward facing dog. Give your dog a little walk once you're there. And then become still. Take a nice deep inhale and an exhale. And then take a really slow walk back up to the front of the mat. Exhale, fold. Inhale, halfway lift, look up. Exhale, fold. Inhale the hands all the way above the head, touch the palms and look up. Exhale the hands to the sides of the body. Once again, interlacing the fingers behind the back, but this time your non-habitual way, so it'll be the opposite thumb on top. It'll probably feel a little unnatural. Now start to lean forward, bending at the hips. When you can bend no further, then start to bend the knees and allow the hands to fall up and over the head. The closer the palms are together, the harder the stretch will be. Enjoy this moment. Let's take 3 deep breaths. Now release the grip of the hands. Inhale, halfway lift. Look up. Exhale, plant the hands, step back into a plank. Make a nice strong plank, sucking in the belly. You can always take the easy version. Now exhale all the way to the belly, or exhale chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog, and then meet me in downward facing dog. Exhale down. Inhale, up dog or a baby cobra. And exhale into your downward facing dog. Just take your time getting there. Give your dog a little walk. Then become still just for a breath. And take another slow walk, or you can even step, or you can jump to the front of the mat. Inhale, halfway lift, look up. Exhale, fold. Inhale, hands above the head. Look up as your palms touch. Exhale, hands to the sides of the body. Take an exhale out the mouth. Stand nice and tall, suck in the lower belly. Close your eyes. And let's just take a moment here just for one deep inhale. And a deep exhale. Inhaling, bringing your left leg up. We're going to take a deep step back into a high lunge. So take a big step. Your front knee should be a 90-degree angle to the mat. Your back heel should be lifted. We're going to inhale our hands behind our head, interlacing the fingers. Lift the chest up towards the sky, opening up through the arms. Lying back in this hammock that you've created. And then release the hands and exhale. Take a little step as slowly as you can back into your mountain. So take a step. And give the hands and the body a little shake. I'm going to face you. We're going to now do a little bit of balance with some arm stretches. So we're going to come into a tree pose. Lift the left leg back up. You can either just take it so that the toes are still on the ground, but the heel is, the hip is open and the heel is to the shin. Or you can lift it up a little bit onto the calf or above the knee. Taking it as high up into the crutch as possible. Any of those variations, or you can simply stand in mountain. We're going to take our left hand towards the left knee, just for a little bit of extra stability. Take the right hand out to the side, keeping that elbow locked. Sending the fingers up towards the sky, we're going to drop our head towards the left side. Now you should feel a bit of a stretch down the arm, maybe even in the elbow, and don't worry if you fall out of this balance. You can even move the hands slightly down or slightly up until you feel that stretch. And we're just going to take 2 deep breaths here. And come on up, slowly release, as slowly as you can. Release the leg and all the way back down. Give that standing leg and the hands a good old shake. We're going to do the same on the other side. So I'm going to join you back at the front of the mat. Inhale the hands above the head, look up. Exhale down to the side and then to your heart center in prayer. Lift up through the right knee, lift it to the sky. We're going to step back for our high lunge once again. Take a nice deep step all the way behind you. Bending through the front knee, so it's a 90-degree angle to the ground. Hips squared with the front of the mat, back heel off the ground. Hands behind the head, interlace them and rest your head back in the hammock. Looking up to the sky, opening the chest. Take one more deep breath. And release the hands. Slightly straighten the front knee if this is going to help. And take a slow jump to the front of the mat, back into standing. Give it a little exhale out the mouth. Shake the body back into tree pose on the opposite side. So remember, we've got the easy variation, toes still on the ground, just opening the knee. Or up into the calf, or up above the knee, or even towards the crutch. Find your position, take your time getting there. Once you find some stability, look at something that isn't moving. Take your right hand to the right knee. Extend the left hand out long, fingertips extended up towards the sky. Lock that elbow. And then drop your head over towards the right side. When you feel a stretch, then great. If you don't feel it, move the hand slightly up or ever so slightly down until you feel it, down the elbow, through the hand. Take a couple of deep breaths. And very slowly, let's release out of the pose and give that standing leg and the hands a little shake. Back into our mountain pose, inhaling the hands above the head, look up as they touch. Exhale, fold forward from the hips. Exhaling to our forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift, look up. Exhale, plant the palms, step back into plank. Take an easy plank and then take a back bend of your choice. We're going to exhale down towards the ground for chaturanga or baby cobra. Exhale. Inhale for your back bend. Exhale, meet me in downward facing dog. Take your time. Give your dog a little walk. And then bring the knees very slowly down to the ground. Sit back onto your bum. Extend the legs out long in front of you. Take them as wide as the mat. And we're going to lower all the way down onto our backs. Hands should be a few inches away from the body. We're coming in for our final resting pose, Shavasana. Feel the beat of your heart. It may be a little stronger than before. Allow your breath to return back to natural. Allow everything to sink really heavy into the ground, giving into gravity. Rest every part of the body, including the space between your eyebrows. Allow any thoughts to pass. I'm going to be here with you just for a moment, but if you would like to stay longer, you can always click through to my guided Shavasana or to a guided meditation. But from here, find complete silence and stillness and enjoy, allowing those thoughts to pass. Namaste, everybody.